Yes, so today I'm going to be talking about how you can improve your mathematics, how you can start getting A's in mathematics. Mathematics is not just a subject. Mathematics is what we all do every day. Like whether we like it or not, we all do mathematics every day. From the number of steps that we take every day, from the number of calories that we burn every day. You can imagine like mathematics in everything that you do. Mathematics is always there. So the fact that you are saying you are not good in mathematics, it means that you've not realized yourself, because you are doing mathematics every day, right? But we just have levels to this mathematics. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a little of my story so that you'll be motivated. Well, I would say I was an average student back then in high school, junior high school. Yeah, so I used to like have issues with mathematics, especially other subjects. I'll pass other subjects. I'll do well in other subjects. But you see, mathematics was a problem for me. So it was a challenge, a big one for me. I had to just find a way to deal with it, because if I'm going to pass my junior exam, my junior WAEC, I have to do well in my mathematics. So when I got to junior class, it dawned on me to start taking my mathematics very seriously. So I had to go back to class 1 and start studying. I had to get my textbooks back studying from indices. You can imagine indices, logarithm, matrices, and all of that. And if I'm going to be honest with you, one thing that you should do whenever you are studying is to ask yourself questions. Ask yourself questions like, why is this thing like this? Yeah, because until you understand why, the what and the how might not be clear to you. Understand why. Why is this thing like this? Why will I need to multiply before I will add, or before I will subtract? Why do I need to open the brackets before I will multiply, before I will add or something? So you ask myself whenever I'm reading, right? And I started seeing changes. I started, oh, so this thing is like this. Oh, this is how we got this formula. This is how we do these things. So this is how we did back then. Oh, but our teacher did not explain like this. That's one thing. Your teacher will not always explain everything to you. Just know that one. Your teachers will not always explain everything. You are going to do your due diligence. I started reading so hard. I'm very grateful to my mom. She will buy me exercise books. I will waste books trying to solve questions, And the way I will read all the worked examples. I will study all the worked examples and I will do them again. And after doing them again, then I will go to the exercises and I'll pick them one by one. I'll be doing it. I'll be checking the answers. If I'm right, I'll check. If I'm not right, I'll sit down with it. I'll look at it. What is the issue? Why am I not getting it right? Did I make any mistake somewhere? I'll trace everything out. You see, I gave myself time to study. And that's another thing that you should note. Don't be in a rush when you are studying mathematics. Don't be in a rush. It's a subject that you need to, give yourself time. You need to be calm, right? You need to be calm. So I'll be so calm. I will give myself time, and I'll be like, okay, this is what I did. Oh, I'm not supposed to do this. I'm not supposed to do it. Now, I have learned from my mistakes. I will not repeat those mistakes again in the next one. So that is how to learn. You need to focus more on yourself. And one thing that helped me is I don't compare myself, right? I don't compare myself with anybody, right? I'm not in any competition with anybody, right? I'm not doing it so that maybe I will overtake somebody, or I will know more than somebody. I'm just doing it for myself. I just want to know this thing. Like they used to say mathematics is difficult. I want to know it. What is there? What is difficult there? People are studying mathematics and they are graduating with first class. And I had brothers that graduated with first class in mathematics. Not 1, not 2, not 3. That thing used to motivate me as well, right? That if other people can do it, I can also do it. So I'll challenge myself. I'm always in competition with myself. So before I know it, I started teaching people. I said, people, they now notice that, wow, this guy is now good. If you write a test like this, I'll score like maybe 9 over 10 or something. Even my teachers decided noticing that, this guy is getting this thing. This guy is improving. This guy is doing well. And deep down within me, I will just be smiling. I'll just be happy that, oh wow, finally I'm getting this thing right. So mathematics is not difficult. You are the only one that is just having that mindset that it is very difficult. It's not something that is difficult at all. What mathematics needs is time. You need time. It's not like other subjects that you can just read through and you are done with it. No, mathematics is like you apply principles. There are principles to it, and once you get the principles, you can get everything. You will score everything. That's one thing about mathematics. You will score everything, but if you make a single mistake as well, that's the end of it. So that is why you need time. You need to be very careful when you are doing mathematics. Don't be in a rush. Don't rush yourself. Just have the goal of trying to, like, you want to understand this thing, you want to understand this particular thing. So that was it for me. And eventually, when I wrote my junior WAEC, I had A in my mathematics, right? I had A in other subjects too as well. I had like several A's, but my mathematics, I was just so particular about mathematics because mathematics was the only course that was giving me tough time. Like, I had A, I was very happy. So I took the whole energy to my senior secondary school. Oh my God. Before the beginning of the term, I've started reading. Before we even resumed senior class 1, I've started reading. More than half of the whole term, I've studied ahead. I've studied ahead. I already know what I'm going into. I'm already prepared for what I'm going to be doing. So if you are teaching me something, it's not a new thing to me. Probably I just want to know more. So in class, I'll be scoring like 39 over 40, like 40 over 40. My mathematics since then has actually changed. I just have the interest. I have the interest. I want to encourage somebody. It might take time before you get it, but don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. It might take time, but don't give up. You eventually know it, because the people that wrote the textbook, they are human beings too. They are not God. Like, they wrote these things, and you also can have the knowledge as well. You can also understand the principle behind these things. So give yourself time. Give yourself that time. Just don't rush yourself at all. Yes. And another thing that I would like to add to it is, don't be afraid to ask for help. Ask for help. If you don't understand something and maybe you have been struggling with it, and you're not getting it, ask somebody. Go to people that knows it. You know that, okay, this particular person is better, like, than me. Go to the person. Ask for their own methods of going about of doing it, so it will reduce the time you spend on studying a particular subject. But one thing is, always try your best until when you are not stuck. Like, when you are totally stuck and you've tried everything that you know and it's not working, yes, that is when you should go. But don't be too early to say you want to seek for help. I would advise you sincerely, work on yourself first. Like, do your own possible best. Do your possible best first before you now go and meet those that knows more than you. So that will not only increase your confidence, but it will also expand your knowledge. Now you have known so many methods of doing it wrong, so you not try to repeat those things again. So try this and see the result. I'm going to be dropping some other tips as time goes on. Stay tuned and please subscribe to this channel once again. Thank you. God bless. Bye.